This is the Morning Drive, brought to you by NationofBlue.com, the king of UK fan websites.
Good morning, Cat fans. This is Fake Billy Clyde with NationofBlue.com. This is your Morning Drive. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Hard stop. We will get you caught up with all your UK news. We'll talk a little bit about Wall and Cousins going 1 and 2 in the NBA draft. It could happen. Antoine Walker. And, of course, Eric Bledsoe. We're looking at day number 5 here of the Bledsoe saga. But first up, let's talk about Wall and Cousins in the NBA draft. Now, we all know that John Wall is going to go number 1 to the Washington Wizards in this year's NBA draft, and the New Jersey Nets could pick Demarcus Cousins as their second pick. Why? Because Mr. Player of the Year, Evan Turner, is just like 80% of the NBA players in the league today. He's a good shooter, cutter, slasher, jumper. He's an all-around great player. But guess what? So is 80% of the guys in the NBA. You play the 2, 3, 4. There's no specialty there. Wall's a point guard. He brings something dynamic to the floor that no one else is going to bring. And the same goes for Cousins. When he's on the floor, he's an offensive threat that the Nets do not have, and he gives them a completely different look. That's why he could go as the second pick. On to Antoine Walker. We brought you last week that Walker was trying to make a return to the NBA, and he's working with Rick Pitino, his former coach, when he's at Kentucky. He was even sporting some Louisville gear as he worked out in the Yum Center. I know Cats fans didn't like seeing that, but that's what's going down. Well, it looks like Walker's return to the NBA may be stopped or postponed for the time being, as he is going to be arraigned on June 14th for the $900,000 worth of gambling debt that he has, and he could receive up to 12 years in prison. That will stop your return to the NBA pretty fast. Jail time will do that. Now, myself, I don't think he's going to jail. Why? Because he does have the potential to pay that $900,000 back. If he gets back in the league, that could happen. Even if he's not in the league, his celebrity could earn him some bucks. And guess what? Everyone wants their money back. It's better than putting him in jail and letting the taxpayers pay for that. Put him back to work and possibly, let him pay off his debt. On to Eric Bledsoe, day 5. First off, I wanted to give big props to Kentucky Sports Radio. Matt Jones doing a great job following the story and reporting and keeping everyone up to date. Lots of great stuff there. Hat tip to KSR. Brandon Knight comes out today and says, yes, I'm staying at Kentucky. This Bledsoe situation hasn't changed anything. A lot of our Marcus Teague and Michael Gilchrist, our 2011 recruits, their parents are like, no, it hasn't really affected our decision, but we're going to pay attention and see what happens. Now, this $1,200 on rent is still something that's hanging out there. Bledsoe's high school coach says, hey, I didn't do it. I don't know what they're talking about. The transcripts, I don't think I believe he got the grades. However, there's lots of news around the transcripts. Bledsoe's looking to sue whoever released those. And it seems that there is an assistant coach, and Matt Jones reported there's an assistant coach involved, and he's put a challenge out to the mainstream media to find out who it is. They spent plenty of time investigating UK and Calipari, now put the resources to good work finding out who put Bledsoe's transcripts in the national media and violated his privacy. That's where their time should be spent. Jerry Tipton's got a private investigator that says UK should have known something about Bledsoe's risky business and his eligibility. I read this article 3 times, and I have no idea if there's any new information there. Yes, everybody knew about his grades. That's why the NCAA did an exhaustive investigation on those when he was being recruited, and that's why he was deemed eligible after that. So, no news there, Jerry, but thanks for the article. Celtics, Thursday, 9 o'clock, and the weekly Big Blue Breakdown, Nation of Blue. We're going to move out to Wednesday. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, go to nationofblue.com and check us out. We'll be there live. Could be a train wreck. You might want to watch. Later.